guys are well. It's cold here in the Northeast. I'm in my New York studio, and the heat's not working, so I'm a little chilly, but that's not your worry. I draw for you guys every weekday, 5:30. I do something that's I'm thinking about or that's in the news. I draw something and talk about it, and um, try to reply to your comments if I can. It's often not easy because sometimes they come in a lot, and it's hard to get to everybody. But I try to have a conversation because I think that's what we got to do now. So hope you guys are well. Let me turn this thing around, and I'll show you my desk, and we can you can see what I'm gonna draw. Um, let's see, turn it around. So, hi Pablo. Oops, I always seem to do that. So, if you saw the title of this, it's about Trump and the environment and how he's not really that interested in helping the environment, to put it mildly. I'm just going to do a sort of a facsimile of an Earth here. So he's been slowly rolling back regulations that help the Earth. And hello, John. Hi, Mark. And not only that, but he's been boasting during the campaign. He's boasting that he's like he's the finest steward of the nation's air and water for generations. Okay. I didn't do any sketching ahead of time, so this is without any kind of guide. Sometimes if you notice, I have a have a light sketch on here, but I like drawing with this charcoal. I was trying to think when I wanted to draw a picture of Trump not caring about the environment, I tried to think about what image could convey that, and this is what I came up with. Cold in here. He over 4 years he's loosened the oversight of any regulations for polluting companies. Let's see, can you see my palette? And I'm sure it's about money. That most of what he does is about money, from my perspective, from what I've read. Let's see. I'm trying to get the right color. His hair has been changing color a lot lately. I wanted to get. It's not quite what I want. Put some yellow in there. It's gotten more gray. Believe it or not, he's letting it go gray, but it's also sometimes yellow. So that's orange. Well, that's two. Come on. Sorry. So looking for my yellow. I use these things called dyes. They're inks, really, watercolor inks, and they're much brighter. Yeah, that's better. That's what I was going for. I like having it because his hair changes color. It seems to me, depending on where he is. Don't know why that is. Let's do some of this earth. So he's not been taking care of animals. He's eroded like protection for wildlife, and then forget about climate change. It's just not. He's trying to roll back all of um, Obama's era's work on climate change. I don't really know. Also in the news was an interesting article unrelated to this. An article about how neither Trump nor Biden have ever had a drink in their lives. Interesting. Both decided. I think both have had alcoholic relatives and chose early on in their lives not to imbibe, which I guess is a good. I'm sorry, not I guess. It is a good thing in terms of being the president. I think the president. I mean, having a drink every now and then, but is fine. But if it's gonna become a problem, it's obviously not fine. I'm waiting to paint his face because I don't want it to get. So I don't think I don't want you to bleed. I didn't finish my sentence. That's what happens sometimes when I'm drawing. I'm thinking about the drawing and trying to talk to you guys, which I really enjoy, but I get distracted sometimes by what I'm doing on the paper, so I don't finish my sentences. Until the pandemic, I never really did this before. I never talked and drew at the same time for people. It's a whole new thing for me, but I enjoy it. It's like stream of consciousness, like what I'm drawing. So if you haven't been watching my work, or if you're just new to my work, I put Trump in short pants because I think he's a bully, and when he was running for office in 2016, that's when I first. I mean, I've been aware of him since I live in New York. I've been aware of him for decades, but and then when he was running for office in 2016, it became quite clear what a bully he is, and I decided to draw him in short pants because he's a schoolyard bully. But then when he became president, I took the pants away. I put him back in normal clothes, and for 4 years, I tried to be more measured, give him a chance for at least the first year, give him a chance, because I thought maybe he'll change and on the office he won't be such a bully. But he didn't change. To add some blue to that. So I just a few months ago I brought back the short pants. I started being a little more forceful in my drawings about what's going on because I think it's important. I think not that my drawings will make any difference, but I think most cartoonists are optimists. We think, well, that's why we draw. We think, well, maybe we can make people think about something. I don't know, but I do what I can. Cartoonists over time have been able to era. Let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you, Alejandro. Mark says that's the most amazing thing he didn't change. Right. I don't know if any of you guys thought, well, maybe he'll change when he gets into office. Give him a chance. Hello from Rockville, says John. Hi, Rockville's near where I grew up. Outside of Washington. on what you guys are saying. Just discovered you, and I like what I see in here. Thank you, Mark. Mark says your cartoons are a powerful way to make us think. Well, uh, thank you. I hope so. You can read about this in the New York Times if you want to read an article. Please, I think everyone should read the article. Um, maybe what my cartoons do and other cartoonists do is they do a cartoon about an issue